Phase 3 of the refurbishment is here, and this is the tipping point of the transformation. Last time we did a full decontamination and clay bar to get this surface ready and prepped for a 2-stage cut and polish. Today is where we really transform the paint and bring it from old and tired to shiny and glossy. This paint is about to look better than brand new, better than the day it was picked out of the showroom. We've got some pretty good scratches here. We've got some touch-up we'll have to address. As you can see, this paint is tired. It has had years and years of not being taken care of in the way that it should have been taken care of for such a low mileage example of a car. Got some dull spots happening on the hood. We'll clean up all this swirl. We're going to start on the trunk lid, work our way around the entire vehicle. You might see a little more polish here than I'll be applying on the other parts. We're just getting the pad all primed up and ready. That's pretty wild. Already you can see a huge transformation in the surface. Just apply a little bit more polish. Let's go about 3 dots. Dab it onto the next section, and I like to work in about 1 foot by 1 foot sections and use a relatively low speed. I use about in between 3 and 4 for the cut stage. If you're new to the paint correction and paint restoration world, I have just finished the first part of what's referred to as a cut polish. In a cut polish, you actually have two processes that are often lumped together in the same phrase. Like I said, we just finished the first part, which is the cut. Now, the cut uses a coarse compound and a coarser buffing pad. And what that does is it gets a lot of the deep scratches out and brings quite a bit of enhancement to the surface of the paint. Now the next part, the actual polish part. Now with the polish part, we're gonna switch to a finer compound and a finer buffing pad. We use the same machine, but we just switch out the pad. And what this is going to do is further take out some of the scratches that you see on the surface, and it'll also get rid of all the swirl marks and overall enhance the depth of the paint. You're gonna see a deeper shine, more of a gloss. The goal for me is to get as close to a mirror finish as we possibly can on this Black Magic Pearl paint. Pads on this machine go on pretty easily. They're all Velcroed on. Got rid of the blue pad that was on there. We'll stick on this yellow pad. That's it, it's on there. We'll hit it with the fine compound. Just like before, we're gonna start with spreading the product at a lower speed, and then we'll ramp up the machine speed between 3 and 4 for the actual polish stage. Grab our clean microfiber, wipe off the haze. I have now spent many hours cutting and polishing the paint. Now it's time to hit it with a sealer. This is the final stage in our paint restoration. This is just an acrylic spray-on sealer. You put it on with a cloth or just spritz it on, let it haze over, and then buff it off. It's easy to use, it lasts a relatively long time, and for how infrequently I drive the cars, this is more than good enough for me. Just fold over the cloth. This is a brand new cloth, so we'll go a little generous how much we're putting on. You'll see the difference on the surface of the paint right away. Sealer's on. That's already hazed over on here. By the time we get to the other side, it'll be all dry. Just gonna buff it off. That's the sealer applied. This brings in added gloss, and like the name suggests, a sealer completely seals the surface of it, becomes very hydrophobic. That's the last step in paint protection. Still have to seal the rest of the car, but that is the final step, and that wraps up this phase of my Volkswagen GLI refurbishment.